What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how I make my lures made right here in the USA out of Ventura, California. Let's check these bad boys out. Alright guys, let's get started. Check it out. So here's our pallet that we machined, and we're going to put in, this is our stock. So this is how a lure starts out, a little chunk like this, and then we pop it in, and then we're going to tighten up all these. These are called pit bowl clamps, so we tighten all these up, and then we will put this whole little pallet in the machine. So let's go ahead and tighten these up. Alright guys, now that we are locked and loaded, let's go ahead and load this pallet on. So here's our anchor point. This is our 0-point system from J-spec engineering. This thing is super rad and inexpensive. So if you guys want one, I'll leave a link down below, but this thing's super cool. So there we go, we're on. Boom, locked and loaded. Load up our program and hit go. And then we have another pallet that we're gonna use for op 2. So, all right, let's get it. So we're going 6,700 RPM and 67 inches a minute through this 304 stainless steel with a 5-boot 1/4-inch fascia. Alright guys, now we're doing the radial pattern, which is the super cool looking pattern. Alright guys, now we're just doing some spot drills for the holes, and then we'll go ahead and drill the holes out with the through spindle coolant, and then we are going to tap them so we can bolt them down to op 2 fixture. Alright guys, here we go. We're going to drill the hole, TSC. Probably one of my favorite parts of this whole thing. If you've ever drilled stainless steel before on like a drill press, then you can totally appreciate this. So it's been in 3,800 RPM and we're going 10 inches a minute through it. And that's just a Haas through spindle coolant carbide drill bit. Alright, here we go with our tap. More through spindle coolant. And we just, we're going down 200 at a time. I'm too chicken to go all the way down at once, so I just do it 200 at a time. So this is a Haas. I think it's a 313 ball for engraving, and this thing works awesome. Alright guys, op 1 is done. Turned out pretty good, like pretty sweet. Now we just gotta bolt them down for op 2. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these out, and then I'll put them in the other pallet. So we had to stop at op 1 last night, and so let's go ahead and swap everything over to op 2, and we'll be set to go. So we just have something to hold on, and then you pull this tight, and then we can unscrew all these and pop them over there. All right, she's locked and loaded. Go ahead, get it on, pull that, and we're ready to go. All right guys, let's let her rip. Alright, so basically we're just going to go around like this until we get close, and then it's going to go in between. We'll do an adaptive in between, and then it's going to make our little water line stair steps, and then we'll break out the ball. I love that 2-foot ratio ball. The thing's just, it's awesome. Alright guys, so we're grabbing the ball. We go with the 2-flute fascia. I love this thing. This is like the best ball ever, and I can use it on all 3 metals too: steel, stainless, and aluminum. Alright guys, all done. It turned out sweet. Man, it makes it so much easier on this anchor point to just pop them on and off. But look at all the finishes, just came out perfect. It's been a long time. I've been working on these for like, I don't know, a year on and off, and finally got everything perfected to where they just look absolutely delicious for some yellowtail. Alright, so we just got a little bit of deburr action right here, just to make sure it's not sharp. So now we're ready to get our rings on. I just use these nip packs because they have no teeth, and so they don't mar the surface or anything like that. Alright guys, here we go. Let's weld up the first one. And there we go. Now we got a complete lure. Alright guys, check them out. All done. They are looking sweet. So 304 stainless steel rings that are TIG welded. These are awesome Shagnessy hooks. I mean, I'm talking the best of the best. Everything I could do to be just the best awesome lure where the paint doesn't chip. Stainless steel. I mean, you can paint these if you want, and it won't blow up the way the aluminum cast does and then chip off the paint. It'll just stay perfect for pretty much forever. So, alright everyone, thanks for stopping by and checking out how the lures are made. They're on the website. They're for sale for like 30 bucks each, which I think is a super good deal for stainless steel. Awesome, best lures that you could possibly make. Took me a long time to get to that price so that I could hook you guys up in refining the process and everything. My buddy went and took it out and went fishing, and I'll post some of that footage after this. And then my other buddy caught a big old yellowtail on this thing and won the jackpot on the boat, which was super cool. So I'll post a picture of him catching that. And then I also want to get some footage of going out on the boats and catching some stuff, so look for that coming up soon. Alright guys, take care.
Wow. I'm a jig my buddy made. That's what jigging. Yep. Here. I got it. I'm a jig. Yeah. Good, Pat. I'm a freaking jig, Nocturnal welding jig by my buddy made right here. Nice. Yep. CNC.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. Yeah. That shit works, man.
You don't get them that much?
Yeah. It's the best. Next, number 2. little bit sandy here. I'm gonna try fishing the bottom of this thing. But oh, there he is on the jig. My buddy's jig right here. Barracuda. I think he might make it. I don't know. What do you think, Daddy? I think this thing works. EJ, there you go. Your lure on TV.
Nice.
That's the one.
Scooter cooter.
Yep.
Scooter cooter.